what made you pick Buffalo?
Really, when I came, I mean, obviously, besides playing, you guys since I got in the NFL has been something to see for sure. Being on the other side of it has been something that, you peek over, you watch the games, and you see the fluency. You see 17. You see the way the defense and the offense does together as a team. Special teams and all. So it was always intriguing. But obviously where you're at, you try to be where your feet are at. But then obviously over the years, when you have the opportunity to kind of finally peek other places, if that presents itself, I play receiver. 17's been doing this thing. A lot of receivers who come here do their thing, and kind of what you guys stand for. You guys feed the ball to everybody as far as what it looks like, and you guys play together. You guys seem like a tight-knit group as far as what's presented on social media, and when I speak to some of the guys, how they feel about Buffalo. It's cold, and you won't kind of expect the camaraderie and the fellowship that we hear about on the outside, and it's just something that you couldn't kind of deny. So when the opportunity presented itself to just see what it felt like, meet the coaches and meet some of the teammates again, and see them in a different perspective rather than being on the other side of them, definitely had to make that decision. As I'm definitely grateful for.
Phil, you've been in the league for several years now, 4 years, but the Bills have really been a team that's ascending. So as you're watching them from the outside, you ever think like, man, that would be fun to be part of someday?
No, 100%. Like last year, what you guys put 30, 35 points up every single game. You see what I'm saying? That's, as a receiver, it's like, yo, that's very intriguing. And obviously 17 and just the success that he's had, and the way that he impacts the football field, not even just with the receivers, with his legs, with his brain. You know what I'm saying? It's when you play receiver and you watch the film, and it's not just on the TV, like from a fan perspective, and then we really get to go see what he's doing and what the team is doing. It's definitely something that I think any football player, any team would want to be a part of.
How do you feel like you can fit in with this team, right? You already mentioned the whole, like, everybody eats thing. That's been the mantra here for the last couple of years. But how do you feel like your skill set can be utilized on a team like this?
I feel like my skill set would be utilized well. As far as how I view myself coming in, I'm just ready to work and earn it. You know what I'm saying? I see that we have on this team already a lot of guys that have been doing it at a high level, and obviously guys been in and out, but you guys do have consistency in the receiver room and just all over the field. But I feel like as far as what I bring, it's kind of not like similar to the other guys in the room, so it's kind of like college, when you're picking a school that you want to go to and you evaluate the opportunity, you want to pick somewhere where you feel as if that your talent isn't really there, or else it's not going to really work well, so as far as what I can do, I feel like I can stretch the field. I feel like, I can play the role, I can open guys up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even just the presence with how many people are on the field that can do good things with the ball, it's just only another weapon, and just want to earn it, move humble, move in a way that, everybody kind of can say, okay, he's going to go get it, so that's always been my mantra. It's always been what I stand for. And I just feel like I just fit well with just the guys in the room.
Last one for me, but you've said it a couple times, like, hey, 17, right? Like, you watch 17 from the outside. How big of a factor is that for a free agent who is in this position, right? You want to take the best opportunity available. The MVP of the league is on this team. Like, how much does that help sway your decision?
It's very, very easy. At the end of the day, like, I leave all my, decision making to the Lord, but everywhere I went, like literally, you asked my wife, I would see a 17 jersey. You see what I'm saying? And that was enough, for me to make that decision. And he's just a phenomenal player. And just what I've heard in the building and just around the league, he's just even better, phenomenal person. So it's not hard to get behind that,